Hi, welcome back again to the Dr. Plurins computer laboratorium. I have now installed a CPU, a heatsink and RAM onto this motherboard and connected power cables to it, and also connected a monitor VGA cable. See if it turns on. Plug these in. So here. There you go, and there you go. It made a little spark sound, but there's no LED lighting up on the power supplies. Maybe that will happen later. Let's see here. The front panel connector is here, and if I read the manual correctly, it should be these two pins. Absolutely nothing happened. Great. It could be that these power supplies have some more proprietariness to them, maybe from they have these connectors. I'm not quite sure what they are. They might need something to say that yes, we're good. But the light came on. An LED came on the motherboard. Right. There's no fan connected, so it won't make any. See if it's getting hot. No, it's not getting hot. So the CPU is not powered on. Maybe now that it's had some time to get to know the power supplies on the board management controller has had time to boot up and everything, we can try it again. Well, you know it did something for a very short while. And then it turns off again for some reason. There's something going on here that isn't quite as it's supposed to. It says we don't have like some sort of diagnostic LED or the beeper is there, so it ought to beep. But I think the power supplies says they might need something here to do their thing. So I'm going to dig out another power supply and check it again. And then I need to figure out what I have to do with these for the power supply to actually do its thing. But let's see if I can find another power supply, and I'll be right back. As luck has it, I have this computer sitting right here. I just remembered, so let's see if we can jank these out and if they'll reach power supply for CPU cable thing, please. Thank you. Will you reach? You will reach without. You will almost reach. Moment, please. I can rearrange the motherboard ever so slightly here to have it easier within more reachable amount of distance, I think they call it. Yes, there we go. Using an old ESD bag as insulation here between the motherboard and what it's lying on. That's great. That's definitely how you should do it. There we go. It's connected. See if we can't jank this one out too. There we go. Oh, it was pretty long. This one. There we go. And that way is how you want to be connected. There you go. Not used to doing this one-handed. That's how it is. I'll put you down. I'll have to put you down. Oh, I have to put the phone down is what I meant to say. Okay, we'll try it again. Power on. Is this thing actually connected to the wall? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think so. And then there should be some LED something on the motherboard indicating as such, shouldn't there? Shouldn't it? Ah, whatever. We try shorting up these pins again here and see if it wants to play along this time. Sort of same deal as previously. No, not same deal as previously. This time we're getting Christmas tree. Many lights blinking and flashing, doing their thing. Could this actually be working? Screen is not showing a whole lot just yet. But this looks very promising. Is this getting... It's not getting quite warm just yet. Are you on or not? No, I don't know. I think it's on. It ought to be on. Yes, the CPU heatsink is getting slightly warm to the touch, so it's doing something. It has not given off a single beep to say that I have posted. It's not doing a whole lot of anything really, which can mean that the CPU is not really operational or connected. I tried to bend the pin back, and I think I did it correctly, but this does not seem to be working. You know, that thing is connected, and the monitor, you are set to analog input place, if you wouldn't mind. And you're switching back to digital. Analog, digital doesn't make any difference. Okay. Well, this could be that this thing has its internal VGA adapter thingy disabled. I don't know how or what I did with this last. So either pull the GPU out of that one, connect it here, and blah blah. No. Or we look in the manual and find out how to reset the everything. Super Micro Users Manual. JBT1 is used to clear CMOS. Instead of pins, this jumper consists of contact pads to prevent accidental clearing of CMOS. To clear CMOS, use a metal object such as a small screwdriver to touch both pads at the same time to short the connection. Always remove AC power cord from the system before clearing CMOS. Note, for an ATX power supply, you must completely shut down the system, remove AC power cord, and then short JBT1. Where is JBT1 then? If you wouldn't mind telling me where JBT1 is. Hello, so zooming, thank you. JBT1 is just south of the battery. Right. South of the battery, you say? JBT1, there we go. That should be it. Power is off. Yes, power is off. Short. They should now be properly shorted. Right, try it again. Power on. not power on, but power to power to. Yeah, we have Christmas tree again. Great. I don't think the fan is running in the power supply, so the power is not on. Maybe try the power button here. Something happened. Shouldn't the power supply ought to start making noise, I feel. I don't think that this is working, you know. But now the CPU is definitely getting hot. So yes, it's doing something. Yeah, it's definitely doing something. But why isn't this... and yeah, the power supply is actually spinning. The fan in the power supply is spinning. Slightly. There might be a jumper for disabling the VGA interface then on the thing. See if we can find that. Wake on LAN, VGA. I'm not sure about this. How it is fan headers, main, blah blah blah, connecting cables, yada 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 yada. It's not really what I'm interested in. Jumpers, LAN port enabled, yeah. Watchdog, SMB to PCI X, PCIe slots, BMC VGA enabled, JPG1 allows you to enable or disable the onboard VBA connection connected, blah, blah, blah. Default position is on pins 1 and 2, and to enable, okay, where is this one then? JPG1. JPG1. There it is. BMC firmware, and right underneath it, right by the 2 PCIe slots, it ought to be that one. No, that one. Turn the power off again. There you go. It's actually pretty hot, the thing. The CPU cooler there is. It even says right here on the board what it does. Come on, focus. 1 to 2 enable, 2 to 3 disabled. So it is disabled. No, not so strange that we're not getting an image. Then this card has gotten hot too. So I think it's working. There we go. Power on. Power available. There. Give it some time to think about things. Think things over a little bit. And then power on. Power on if you wouldn't mind. Yeah. There you go. Now then. With VGA enabled. See if we can get this thing to work. I would like one of those reassuring beeps. Oh, boom! Boom! There you have it. It is actually working. Wonderful. As you say here, you can do this and that, and you can do all sorts of business here. Intel Xeon CPU E5630 I found. I have more powerful stuff lying about, but I figured a slightly less powerful one would be IPMA card is first powered. System waits for its initialization. It is waiting for the board management controller to start before it continues. But that's very good. All of this stuff is working. All of it. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it is working. The IMC is operating in DDR3 mode, memory type, non-EC. What do you mean non-ECC mode? I want ECC. Memory, please. That's one of the points. Yeah, we're even getting the HBA post bus adapters. These cards for the hard drives are initializing. Very good. See if we can get into BIOS settings. Not really, because the keyboard isn't quite working. Wouldn't seem. Oh, it's connected by a USB and a hub. But this is good. This is good. It's working. Now it's only to finish building it, and that's it. Then I'll have my NAS. Thank you so very much for watching. Again. Cheers. Oh, there was something more to this, because just as I hit stop on the camera here, my phone, not even my phone, an old phone, smoke started coming out of here, and the trace on the motherboard has sort of burnt off slightly. I don't know if it was shorted to something through my very good insulation here, or if there is something malfunctioning. I can tell you that this is getting very hot, very hot. But I'm not too worried about, because the CPU will simply say that I'm too hot. I'm not going to do more work until I cool down. But this burny thing and the trace that is no longer really part of the motherboard. And now it seems dead. Or if this thing isn't conductive, I can try the one I was using previously. There it is. Yeah, we have one LED there. There you go. Did you turn on? Yes, 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 yes. It is turning on. But what's this about? I mean, I don't think they put it there just for fun. It does, most likely does something with regards to system operations. Yeah, but there we go again. Posting, everything is great so far. It only recognizes one keyboard, and that's not this one. That's the keyboard from the board management controller. This is again getting very, very hot. So, but I wonder what that's about. I could do jerry rig something more, a little fan blowing across here, or I could get it in here maybe. The interesting thing would see if it actually works with this, but I don't think it does. I think these power supplies, they need something here, whatever this is. They were connected on the old original motherboard for the NAS. They were here. Wonder what this is about. That's where they were connected. JP2 and JP4. But this motherboard is unidentifiable as such. I think it is QNAP proprietary stuff. Yeah, but this is sort of promising, except that it started smoking and smelling of burnt plastics. And that is pretty promising. We could be getting somewhere. Cheers!